So 1 game to the good, the 2-time former champion. Oh, that's a lovely angle. Oh, unbelievable how quickly he gets up. Oh, yes. Whoa. Look at that dive. He dives and gets up all in one movement. Oh, so does Lee Chong-wei, so do all the top players nowadays. Oh, it is great. Wanting to make it big on the world stage of badminton. So he's at number 22. Lin Dan, of course, has been world number 1. And he is 33, making his 6th appearance here at the Denmark. So he's the 2-time former champion. Lin Dan getting the semi-final underway. Playoff match at the Rio Olympic Games last year, and now here in March. This is his 3rd tournament in 3 weeks, and Steen, I'm quite surprised that he's playing 3 tournaments in 3 weeks at the age of 33. Of course, he was defending champion when he arrived in Mulheim for the German Open, and defending champion at the All England as well.
Yeah.
And 14, and I got very excited about this young man from Indonesia, didn't I? I was telling you that I thought he played quite similar to Taufik Hidayat, former series semi-finals. You know, I think it's only a matter of time before he makes a major breakthrough.
Yeah. But I'm not that convinced. I definitely think he's got the chance, but it's interesting to see him in this match here. I really like that was Abdul Kolik.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, cover their backhand side, but the problem is that if it's out of their repertoire, then it's too easy to play the cross defense from the straight smashes, and they're going to run the long diagonal anyway.
Oh, yes.
Excellent. Lin Dan sets up the play to his forehand. Very, very often he plays cross clear from his backhand side.
Oh, that's perfect. Played as a professional.
It's always difficult when you try to sort of imitate a player, because normally the first edition is the best.
Yes.
And I think also it takes time to get the vision and the read. I'm a little bit concerned about the height of the Indonesian players. I don't have the exact height. Maybe you've got your of Taufik Hidayat, but as I remember him, he was a bit taller than.
Yeah, Taufik was 175, 5'9".
Yeah. Almost the same. Good shot. It's also the thing, Jill, by Lin Dan playing 3 tournaments. I mean, he might actually get into match form now. Maybe another feel for the shuttle.
11-6.
Treat of seeing Lin Dan on the world stage.
Basketball, American football and so on, we should cherish.
And as Basel's first son has just proved earlier this year, Roger Federer, don't write off the older players just yet.
No.
Whether it's tennis or whether it's badminton. Of course, Lee Chong-wei, the
coming and winning world championships and Olympics.
Service over.
of the Australian Super Series last year and beat him in 2 straight games. So this young Indonesian, oh, that's going wide, yeah.
We've been talking about it many times with greatness and who the greatest are, and I think we should just let each era have its own Rudy Hartono or Eddie Chong, or if they could sort of turn back time and be at the same age, and is it? Probably they could if they could lift my racket.
Yeah.
Because the racket was a bit heavier back then. So that's not a lot. That 83 matches has he lost. Maybe it's not updated with the All England, but only lost 83 matches throughout it. I can remember at least 14 years he's been on the tour. That's an amazing record to me.
Yeah, well, he's actually been in an international tournament final, at least one final of the Super Series.
Yeah.
And the Grand Prix Gold also started that same year, and of course the Swiss Open was one of the original Super Series from 2007 to 2010. That's just wrong. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, that one goes wide though. Oh.
Cross clears to set his forehand up. So you got to play him back to his backhand side. Of course, to do that, you need to play some straight smashes as well to keep him guessing. Excellent.
Oh, goodness. Unbelievable. What?
You've seen make his, I think it's his 3rd comeback. Playing a lot of Grand Prix Gold tournaments and winning, and Lin Dan makes a couple of service faults. Gain muscle weight throughout your career. I think I mentioned before that Peter Gade gained, I think, 8 kilos of muscle throughout his career. So eventually he gets a little bit slower, and when Lin Dan was at his best, actually it was even more lethal to play him.
Your 4 game point opportunities. That's talking about that you like the crispness of it. I certainly think it's lovely. If he wants to take this opening game. he was living in Bern at the time?
No, I wasn't sure.
So 1 game to the good, the 2-time former champion. Oh, that's a lovely angle. Oh, unbelievable how quickly he gets up.
Early about July, start playing and so on. So suddenly one day you can't do this anymore. So you have to sort of take the opportunities there is to.
The famous basketball player is perhaps bigger than Lin Dan, not only in stature but of course in. Oh yes, that's
In my opinion, because he plays the more difficult side in terms of putting Lin Dan. The problem is to get the right opportunity and to sort of seek that opportunity. I feel he's got to, for Ginting, John, he's got to be able to force him to make more inaccurate. Excellent, excellent. But
1-6 down. Oh, 7-all. Oh, look at that. Most badminton players jump backwards. He seems to get his feet in place first so that he jumps vertically. Let's go wide. Let's go long.
But still managed to get it back. So it also says something about his speed, Anthony Ginting.
Oh, that's wild.
Super Series though in India, but of course Malaysia Open, where everybody in the top 10 has to participate.
Oh, quick racket work. That's perfect. Oh, well, it was ambitious. Always going wide.
1st May, which I would expect to be qualified for the World Championships. Of course, he's within top 24, so it's possible to select him.
This semi-final could prove absolutely vital as far as Lin Dan is concerned for his World Championship aspirations. It's good judge stage to Shi Uchi, who's in the bottom half of the draw here.
Service over.
As Ginting is concerned. The Swiss Open. Oh yes. Oh, that was going out. Oh, look at that net shot. That is super. Yes. 17, 21, 17, the victory for the two.